Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm at SeaWorld San Diego for their grand opening of Howl-O-Scream 2021. It's all new this year. So how about you and I dive right in. Made it to the front of the park, and I'm also joined by my buddy Cole.
Howdy.
First time at SeaWorld in a very long time, by the way, too.
Like 20-something years.
Yeah, so a lot has changed here at SeaWorld San Diego. They have roller coasters now.
I just rode Shamu last time I was here.
Yeah, so, which is an upcharge experience.
What are you doing?
We're introducing you. It's Howl-O-Scream 2021. We're gonna start at the front of the park and work our way around. So they have 300 attractions and 6 scare zones this year, which is pretty crazy. It's their inaugural year, so obviously they're not gonna have a bunch of stuff like Knott's Scary Farm or Halloween Horror Nights, which by the way, Cole and I used to work together at Halloween Horror Nights, so It's fun to go to Halloween events together. But we're gonna check out all the attractions, including the scare zones, and they also have shows here, but let's just start off strong with one of the mazes and the scare zones. Oh wow, look at this sign, SeaWorld's Howl-O-Scream. This is a really cool entrance sign here, and of course they have the tunnel all lit up, the orange spooky lights. Let's make our way through the tunnel onto the first attraction of the night. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Now this stays up pretty much all year and they switch it out. They switch out the configuration for the holidays and whatnot, yeah. Again, it's funny because Cole, this is like your first reaction to all of this in general.
It's almost like I've never been here.
Yeah, yeah, so this is really cool. Of course, they have fog you can see off in the distance and we can barely see through this tunnel. Oh yes, it's getting scary. Oh yes, I love it. Halloween time it's my Christmas. That's pretty cool. And again, the fog in the background there with the lighting. Yeah, I gotta hand it to SeaWorld. They did some really good atmosphere for their first ever Howl-O-Scream. And speaking of snakes, that is a real life snake. My goodness.
Oh my God.
Wow. That is amazing. Love it. Alrighty, our first maze is called Nightmare Experiment. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so this is like an insane asylum or something. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, well, watch out for the dead body right there. Okay, that was good. That was good. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, there's like people hanging. Oh! Oh! Okay, are we good? Oh my God. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Oh man. Ooh. All right, we've made it out of our first haunted attraction. We're back into the scare zones, and this particular scare zone is called the Sirens, and it's located in the Ocean Explorers land of the park, which is closest to Electric Eel. You see all the spooky fog, and look at this property, this giant sunken ship. That was the captain right there. Yeah. Try better. You got to try better next time, or else you're gonna smash into some rocks. That's clearly what happened. Or the sirens must have taken over. So yeah, well, let's venture deeper into the fog here. Again, I just love how they have fog. Cole was mentioning earlier, this is definitely like a mixture of like what Knott's Scary Farm does.
A little bit of maybe Six Flags.
Yeah, so we're getting vibes from both, which is really good. Super excited for our next haunted attraction, but I'm so glad they have so many scare zones. Again, they have 6 scare zones this year. Made it over to Electric Eel, and my goodness, look at the moon and the coaster, and of course the fog rolling. This is the perfect picturesque moment for Howl-O-Scream's opening night. How cool. By the way, 5-minute wait for Electric Eel. I'm sure it'll get busier as the season continues, but on this opening day, not too shabby at all. Okay, the next maze that we're gonna be going through is over by Wild Arctic. You see we're entering another scare zone. Look at this. It's like they've built some like ancient ruins or something, because Journey to Atlantis is over here. So maybe this ties in with that. It's not ancient ruins, it's actually a crypt, because this particular scare zone's called the Graveyard. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Holy guacamole. Okay, I think we made it through the graveyard. That was cool. Oh no, we're still in it.
Nuns.
I mean, I gotta say the atmosphere is kind of cool here. Lighting is on point. I don't know how far the scare zone goes. I think we're still in it, but yeah, again, this is the graveyard going towards our next attraction. I think there's another performer straight ahead. I can't tell. Oh yeah, it is. I'm like nervous because something might jump out of the bushes. It might catch me off guard. All right, here we go. Deathwater Bayou.
I'm in need of fresh blood.
Oh, we're in like the taxidermy room.
Like a hunter or something. Ugh. It's crunchy.
That means it's fresh. Oh, we're in the. Oh, this is kind of cool.
Ooh, a voodoo
Like a
room.
voodoo room. I love it. Oh, I love the lanterns. That's great. I think we go straight. We go straight. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh!
Gosh.
Okay. Oh my, it's getting. Oh, did we make it? Oh,
Oh,
we made it.
We lived.
We lived to tell.
Till another day, whatever.
Whatever that saying is, we totally jacked that up. That was fun though.
Yeah, I really like voodoo vibes. 100% loved it.
Yeah, it definitely reminded me. Wait, where do we go? Okay. We still part of the maze?
It continues.
That was cool. See, the one thing I'm noticing with both the attractions so far is that they're very lengthy.
Yeah,
which is very good.
I mean, like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, which is perfect because when I go to some of these haunted attractions, like sometimes the mazes are over in 2 seconds. And you're like, no, I wanted more.
And then you waited like an hour to go through it.
Yeah, here at SeaWorld, you get your time's worth. Like you wait and then you go for like 4 or 5 minutes, like Cole was saying. It's really cool. All right, our next attraction is Simon's Slaughterhouse. Look, it's just perfect. We have the atmospheric effects going on. This is the third and final attraction of the night. Remember, SeaWorld only has 3 haunted attractions this year. Again, it's their opening year. They're not gonna have a bunch of attractions. I'm sure as we continue to move on throughout the years, they'll add more. Remember, when Halloween Horror Nights came back in 2006, they only had 2 haunted houses, and only one of them was built from the ground up. Okay, we're in the tool shed. Oh, oh my God! Okay, that was good.
God.
Holy moly! We're off to a good start here. My goodness. There's lots of hanging bodies and. Oh my goodness.
This maze definitely has the leg up on the scares.
Oh, we're in the freezer.
Oh, it's actually cold in here.
Yeah, it's cold in here.
That's cool. Get it? Cool. I don't want to meet him. I don't want to meet him.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, I think we're good. I think that was it.
Okay, we're safe.
We survived. Oh man. Okay. That was fun. Whew. Yeah, almost getting slaughtered.
It's a little dark.
That was a very dark. That was the darkest out of all of them.
It's hard to see sometimes.
The camera's having trouble focusing. That was fun. That was really cool. All right, so we just got out of the Slaughterhouse. Yeah, what do you think of that one?
I feel like that was the most intense one here.
Yeah,
it was pretty hardcore.
Yeah, that was that was gory. So for those that are a little sensitive to that kind of stuff, just get ready.
And strobes.
Oh yeah, strobes, gore. They even had a scene where like a pig was like cut open and it was like bleeding.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. So, but that was a lot of fun and some good scares. The first drop down window, and you were just talking about that.
I haven't seen drop downs in a haunt. I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
If ever.
Yeah, they're not that, you can't come across them that much anymore. A lot of places don't really utilize the old school methods of like scaring people, and it's nice to see that here at SeaWorld. They're using some of the old school versions of things like the drop down windows. They have a lot of bang effects, air cannon blasts. So yeah, it's nice to see that, but this one I think out of the three was the goriest.
Right.
And the most uneasy. What would you say would be the scariest out of the three?
This one was more intense.
Yeah.
Probably the first one, to be honest. The Nightmare Lab or whatever it was called.
Yeah, the Nightmare Experiment.
Nightmare Experiment, yeah.
For me, I feel like all the mazes are the same level of scare, which is like good enough. It's like it's not too crazy, but it's perfect, you know? You know, it's
you don't feel like you're leaving and not feeling scared or entertained, or
exactly.
There's some level of fear.
Yeah, you don't feel let down when you leave the attraction at all. You feel satisfied. Like the attraction is scary and they're lengthy. That's the one reoccurring thing out of all three of them.
I thought I was moving in.
Yeah, we're like, oh my goodness, these things are long. So again, you get really good value for especially the ticket price here at SeaWorld, because for a while there the tickets were only $30 or $40. Which is fantastic. And of course they have all the shows and stuff here too, but let's continue our journey through the scare zones. We have still more to see, and we're gonna walk through the mazes again too. Continuing to work our way around the park, and yeah, the atmosphere is so cool here. I mean, look at the lighting and the trees and the fog. Definitely giving some not scary farm vibes, which is fantastic. Again, they're doing really well for their first time. Oh, the fog has its own smell too. Wow. Bunch of demented toys roaming about. Look at this like giant, it looks like a dollhouse. It's been opened up. Oh my goodness, there's a character right here.
The sets here are so cool. I mean, just for scare zones to have this elaborate stuff.
Yeah, you really don't see this, like putting these big set pieces out here in the scare zones. This is marvelous. Oh yeah, they got a bunch of crazy toys up here, all these demented toys. This is really neat, and it continues this way. Oh my goodness, there's more characters over here. I mean, look at the lighting right here. This is just so good. Wow, look at this, a giant rocking horse with a demented doll on it. Wow, this is very creepy. Wow, I mean, look at the lighting here. That red lighting is pretty ominous. With the baby carriages. That's crazy. Oh, and then look underneath this giant tree. I think La Llorona is like off in the distance there. Oh.
She took my baby! La Llorona took my baby!
We went and saw the Vampire Circus show. What'd you think of that?
It was cool. To me, it felt a little long in my opinion.
I agree. I think the show was about 15 minutes too long, but you know what? Because it's opening Growing Pains, they can fix things like this
exactly.
in the future.
This is like their dress rehearsal, so.
Yeah, this is their inaugural year, so they can fix things over time. But it was cool to see something different, and they have two live shows here at SeaWorld, so.
And I like that it was like more of like a Cirque du Soleil thing. They weren't trying to be funny, they weren't trying, you know, like, they weren't trying to copy all the other shows that are out there. They were really doing their own thing.
Yeah, so it's nice to see something different. And I'm glad that they have entertainment, because some events don't really have that much entertainment at all. Right. So it's nice to see something a little different here. And with that, we are walking back through the orange tunnel of doom as we end our night here at SeaWorld's Howl-O-Scream. That was a lot of fun. I would say overall it was pretty successful, to be completely honest. Usually these kind of events in their first years are truthfully, you know, to be honest, they're rocky. You're not really sure what to expect, and you're not really sure of the quality. But you know what? For SeaWorld's first try, I can definitely tell this is coming back next year, and it might be a fan favorite here in San Diego because there's only a couple.
Come back next year.
Oh, we will. We totally will. Well, you know, I think that's going to do it for today's video from SeaWorld San Diego's inaugural year of Howl-O-Scream. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself, especially after not being here for over 20 years. So.
And at the end of the evening, that's what it's all about. If you were entertained and you had fun, then that's the most important out of everything.
100%.
So next year, I think they're going to be bringing this back. I think this is going to be really popular for those here in San Diego because locally, there's only a couple other options. So the fact that SeaWorld's back at it again, it's pretty nice, but a lot of fun. They have 300 attractions, 2 shows, 6 scare zones. There's plenty to do, and of course the rides and attractions are open too. Some of the rides and attractions, but yeah, it was great for their first try. It was actually really good.
Loved it.
But besides that, I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description, as well as a huge shout out to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for making a lot of these videos possible. Oop! Oh, the fog is rolling in. It's still
coming.
It's still rolling in.
It's still coming.
But if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and you love these videos and more, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new ones. But other than that though, it's been a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. We'll see you next time in the park. Bye.